There's a lot more going on in this backyard behind me, especially this wall, than most of you guys would probably realize. Start off with some definitions here. This is what we call a planter, and then we're going to talk about how that's a retaining wall and that's how that's a screen wall. So first of all, retaining walls and screen walls are two different things. Retaining walls are actually engineered to hold back dirt. So if they weren't engineered properly, this whole thing would just fall down, right? And screen walls are really just there to provide privacy. So that's a screen wall there, right? And then this is a screen wall up there. So to the untrained eye, you probably can't tell a difference, but here's how. I learned this from a masonry company because I asked them the question. But basically, we have bed joints and head joints. Now, if you see, every single one of the corners or edges of these bricks are all grouted up. But then if we look up, we see that only just the horizontal portions are. This has to do with mostly the block manufacturer. And they probably, like, some of it has to do with like tongue and groove bricks or blocks, and some of them don't. But basically, retaining walls for the most part will have just both sides that need to be grouted or mortared. I always forget the word. And so here it's basically telling you the walking surface on the other side of this wall is right there. From there, we want to make sure a 6-foot tall person can't look over. Now, this last part is why would we do this? Right? Engineering a retaining wall that's that tall is very difficult. It costs a lot of money, and it also looks really cheap, although you do get a little more backyard space. I like putting these planters in so it gives you something to look at. Makes the backyard more homey.